Yo, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video we will be giving my first impressions on the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends of Arceus. But before we get into that, I want to make sure you go ahead, scroll all the way down, hit the subscribe button, scroll all the way back up, hit the like button, and be sure to just watch the whole video through. Without further ado, see you in the video. Pokemon Legends of Arceus, the newest entry into the Pokemon franchise. The one that looks to change the formula we just know and love. Now we know the Pokemon Company has been trying and trying with new editions of Pokemon to test features out that they would like to see into the franchise. And Pokemon Legends of Arceus is no different from that of Let's Go Pikachu or Sword and Shield. It is a change to the franchise that we know and love. To see if they can find anything that will stick with us and be introduced into the main franchise. And I can say with Legends of Arceus, there's some things that they changed that I absolutely love. There are also some things that they changed that could have just remained left alone. But without further ado, let's go ahead and deep dive the game. The first feature that they changed about this Pokemon game is we now see Pokemon in the overworld and we interact with them in the overworld. We can even take the own Pokemon in our team and interact with them in our world. Now this isn't too vastly different from any other Pokemon game, but this is the first time we can do it to this extent. Sure, there's been some other Pokemon games that we interact with them a little bit, but now we're running around throwing Pokeballs at them in the overworld. We're running away from them in the overworld. Pokemon Legends of Arceus isn't just some cookie cutter Pokemon experience that we've been experiencing for years. It's a change in the features that we know and love. But is it a bad change or is it a good change? I would say some of the changes they've made, I welcome. I think I'm very happy with them. Like, this is the first ever Pokemon game that I enjoyed just running around catching random Pokemon. And it's the first Pokemon game that I actually think I could complete the Pokédex without ever getting the feeling of, oh, this is boring, or I've done this 1,000 times. Now, one thing that I do just absolutely miss from the franchise is the gyms. In this game, you have Frenzy Pokemon and you have Wardens. You have little things you have to do interacting with them and all that, but it's just not the same as a gym battle. Like, the old formula of Pokemon is what we've grown to know and love. And with the missing gym battles and all that, and the gym badges, it's just, it feels like a Pokemon game that wants to be one of the main franchises, but it almost kind of feels like a spin-off. Because is it a Pokemon game if you don't have the challenge of the Elite Four or gym battles? In my head, I argue that no, it's really not. But is it a bad thing that they changed it up in this game? No. We were getting into a parallel where Pokemon games were getting less fun to play because we'd been there, done that. We fought all the gym battles. We've beaten Elite Four several times. We've done it several times fold. And Pokemon Legends Arceus just feels like a good break from that. So I really look forward to when they introduce some of these things they introduced in this game to a Pokemon game that is like the originals, like Pokemon Red, like Pokemon Blue, like Silver and Gold, like Ruby and Sapphire, when they introduce these features to Pokemon games that are true to the Pokemon mold of just fight this gym battle, train your Pokemon, be the best Pokemon trainer you can be, then I'll really be excited. But with Pokemon Arceus, I still find it fun and a very capable Pokemon game to play. It was a nice change up from the Pokemon games. I definitely prefer this game over Sword and Shield and Let's Go. Now that we've talked about what this game does right, let's talk about the things that this game falls flat on. And let's first and foremost start with the looks. This game is not going to blow you away in the way it looks. It's just not. It has sharp edges. It has terrible render distance. It struggles. But is that the Pokemon Company's fault? Or is it Nintendo's fault for the console just not being powerful enough to run games? And I would argue that if you give them a console like the PS5, or you give them a console like the Xbox Series X, that this game would look amazing. It's just they're stuck in the confines of a console that runs 1920 by 1080, and it's so small that it doesn't even run that to its fullest. The Switch has been known to struggle with a lot of graphical issues. So Pokemon Legends Arceus takes what it can do and tries to give you a smooth game. Not a overall beautiful one, just a smooth one that you can actually play without having to worry about something breaking on you. And I can't fault Pokemon Company for that. This game does run smooth. I have played this game for several hours at a time and not ran into any big issues. Yes, the render distance gets annoying. And yes, I wish trees didn't load in as I was running. Or maybe I wish Pokemon wouldn't load in while I'm running. Like, there's a couple of things I wish that wouldn't happen, but that's just gonna be its one downfall, is its looks. Another downfall this game has. It's just, I don't know how long you can keep playing this game after you've beat it. I know there's going to be an end game. I know there's going to be things you can do afterwards. But even after you're done with the end game, there's no online features like battling. There's nothing to keep you playing it. You can shiny hunt. That's cool. But you can only do that for so long till you end up going back to one of the other franchise entries. Another thing that I think is a slight downfall, and this is only going to be for a couple people, like, this one's not going to be like a big one that we could just, like, say the game's terrible for, is the online features. The Pokemon competitive scene has been stuck in the same game for years. We've had Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl come out, and its online features be missing. We've had this Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends Arceus, and they really haven't offered a competitive online experience since Sword and Shield. So it leaves you stuck playing Sword and Shield if you're wanting to get your online battles on. And I think that's a slight downfall or a blemish to the game. I think that's only going to be for select few but you really do want online features packed into your game. Like, I think online battles for this game would be hard to do. Because you'd have to be in an overworld or an instanced area or something like that. And I think with the time that Pokemon was given and the product that they delivered without really delaying the game, they gave us the best that they could do. But this game just lacks anything that'll keep it going on for after you finish the main point to the game. Or after you finish the end-game story. Like, there's just things that this game struggles on that I worry for. I think this is a brilliant entry into the game. But I can't say with 100% certainty that this game will be the game that keeps people interested in Pokemon. It's definitely going to bring eyes to the Pokemon franchise and the Pokemon game. But how long will it last? And I'm going to just say, I don't think this game's going to hold too many people to the franchise. There's just not enough in the game. The world, while it is clunky and has no online features, and the Pokemon sprites look a little derpy in the overworld, the game functions. It has a good story. It just falls flat in graphics, online features, and replayability. And I know some people are going to argue that replayability is there with the end game and the shiny hunting and all that. And I'm just... that can only go on for so long. And it's sad to say, but with these features missing, some people will not enjoy the game. And I don't think I can fault the Pokemon game for it. Because once again, the game is fun to play. It's fun to pick up. The game gets its job done that it needed to get done. I just worry about, is Pokemon going in the right direction? With all that being said, I pass the question on to you. Do you think that Pokemon should continue with this formula? Or do you think that the Pokemon Company should go back to making games like Ruby and Sapphire, Black and White, Gold and Silver, Red and Blue, games like that? Or do you think they should keep doing the overworld Sword and Shield look? Or keep going with the let's go method? That is the question I'm going to leave you off at the end of this video. What do you think the Pokemon franchise should do? Should they continue this route? Or should they just say, we've learned that we have to stick to the tried and true? With all that being said, I want you to like the video, make sure to subscribe, and just leave a comment down what you think Pokemon should do. With that being said, peace, have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.